Good morning. It is Tuesday, October 6, 2020. My name is Terry Morgan, and we are here to practice Tai Chi. My cat is also here to practice Tai Chi. Welcome. Apologies for being a little bit late. I got up 5:15, so didn't oversleep. I am fortunate that I have a few trees in the area, and there's an owl that has taken up a nest or decided to come visit, I don't know. And it's just a very soothing sound to listen to this owl hoot, hoo, 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 hoo. And I took my coffee and I sat out on the patio and I listened to the owl, and I lost track of time. So I'm a couple minutes late. I wanted to share that story because it's such it's one of those little things, and we all have something. We all have one of those little things somehow, somewhere. Might be a particular view of a particular star from a balcony. It might be fragrance of fresh cut flowers. It might be some other little thing that gives us joy. And that owl hooting in the tree, it's just such a calming sound. I can't help but smile when I think about it. It's one of those relaxing things that, particularly for me right now, I'm looking for things that will be relaxing and calming. I have quite a few things that I'm working on, so there are those times when I want to have more energy, I want to get up and go do things, and there are other times when it's much nicer to calm down, just relax, take a few minutes, and look for some of those small things. Okay, so we're going to get started with our stretches. I'm going to put on the nice music. I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit to give me a little bit more floor space. So when I finish for the day, I close down the machine, and I'm usually pretty good at resetting that camera, but I missed it by a little bit. In a full view of the cat. There we go. All right, let me turn this on over here. So we have a couple of new moves this morning. We had this from yesterday. I'll be adding a few more as we go through for the rest of the year, so that by the end of the year we will functionally come back to where we started. All right, let's practice. One more sip. Yeah, she's ready. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Shoulders down and relaxed. Open your arms. Shake a little bit. Fingertips down at your sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Hand circle to the front. And breathe out. Return to your sides. Pull up. And reach out over the legs. Bend the knees. At the cat. Watch your hands. I'm gonna have to work on that. This is not, it's not a good thing. Stretch up. And reach out. This works really well with small dogs and children as well. There's a play opportunity at the lower part of this stretch. See? Play opportunity. Yeah. Two more. Stretch out. Bend the knees. And one more time. Reach up. Elbows drop down. Fingertips. Hands return to your sides. Inward stretch. Pull up along center line. Stretch up. Elbows drop down. Wrists. Fingertips. Roll your fingertips down. Relax. Hold through the back of the leg and the hip as you come up. Arch through the back gently. Roll down. And come up. Cats have really good timing. Two more. In Tai Chi, we have the expression, move like a cat, turn like a wheel. One more time. So having a cat here for Tai Chi practice isn't a bad thing. Come to center. Hands return to your sides. Come up along center line again. Turn to your left. Reach out, use the legs, bend the knees, open the hip, pull up through the abs. Try to keep the circle smooth and continuous. Center. Turn to the other side, your right. Shoulders down, hands reach out. One more time. Follow the space between your hands. Center, elbows drop down, wrists, fingertips, hands return to your sides. Okay, want to do our forward leg stretch, and then we'll do our walking sets. So I'm going to start over here and go that way. Left foot front. Stretch up, reach out over the leg, and put the foot down, right foot front, step through, pull up, stay up, extend, pull up, stay up, extend, and straighten. Alright, our walking exercise, hands behind your back. Yeah, I don't have a lot of space here, and you're kind of in the middle of where I need to walk. Reload. Hi. Reload. Being in the middle is a good thing. She likes to be in the middle. Feet about shoulder width apart, hands behind your back. Transfer the weight to the left, open right. Transfer the weight to the right. Use the back of the leg. Bring the leg through, place it, and transfer. Shift back. Use the back of the leg, align the hip. Step through. And yes, my ankle is wobbly. Not so much on this side. Shift back. Hip over the heel. It'll get better. It's already better. And step through. And shift back. Turn in. Pick it up. Put it down. Transfer. And shift. Transfer, shift back. Turn. Checking where the cat is. Step back. And last time, shift. And this one's going to come down at the side. And straighten. Relax for just a minute. With a lot of these fundamentals, there are things that are relatively easy to see, and there are some other things which are not. Okay? I will point out some things, other things you may notice, and I welcome any questions about that. I'm going to mention something here with our walking set. So I have my hands behind my back, my left foot is front, right leg is back, shift back, turn the toes, bring the hip, take the weight, bring the leg through, and shift forward. And I'm going to shift back and turn and pull in, pull up, place it and pull into it, shift, and this transfer of weight is one of the fundamentals for Tai Chi. We are heavily focused on how we can change and adjust. That's my cat's ears down there at the corner. How we can change and adjust our weight, our balance, our placement, so that we can do something or prevent something from being done. Right? So there's a part of doing things that will engage, and there's a part of doing things that disengage, let's say. For example, suppose there's someone, application kind of thing. Suppose there's someone coming at me, and they're fairly aggressive, and not somebody that I really want to engage with at all, right? So what are my options? They look like they're coming at me, they're going to push me out of the way. I have an option, I can just stand there and let them push me, which not that many people really want to do to somebody that's just standing there, but yeah, it's an option. Another option is for me to deflect, right? Literally. I can move in such a way that I remove the opportunity to do something, right? So if I'm here and there's somebody else here and we're both walking this way, if neither of us steps aside, we're going to end up in each other's face, right? It's pretty basic, right? So Tai Chi works in the same way. So, okay, here's somebody that's obviously is not going to move. All right, I'm going to move a little bit. And now all of a sudden there's no conflict anymore. I don't have to engage. Bye. Come this way. I hope you keep going. I don't have to stop the person they want to come this way. Keep going. I could be very friendly about that. I'll help you. Let's keep going. My first Tai Chi teacher, Huang Wenlin, used to talk about helping your opponent to fall down. It was a very friendly way of thinking about it. And to this day, I still consider that a very good, welcome approach to some of the things that we're doing with Tai Chi. So I don't have to engage. This is one of the things that I'm going to put the music back on. This is one of the things that I really do enjoy about Tai Chi, is that it gives us alternatives. There's application there, but we have alternatives. And sometimes those alternatives are much more elegant than something that would be more direct. Alright, so we're going to practice our form. I'm going to add a couple more moves and we'll do it again. And I have to relocate the cat. Come here, cat. Give her the best chair in the house, she doesn't want it. Feet together. Stand straight. Shoulders down. Knees bent just a little bit. Pull up through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Salute. Breathe in. Breathe out. All the way down to the right. Release the left. Open. Raise the hands. Press down. Shift left. Sink. Open right. Step through. Turn. Step through. Turn. Press. Shift back. Open. Push. Fingertips down, reach forward and turn. Single whip. Turn the foot. Extend the hand. Reach out. Both hands down. Circle up. Raise the hands. Turn. White crane spreads its wings. Circle and brush knee. Step up. Hands strum the lute. Brush knee. Shift back. Deflect downward. Parry. And punch. Shift back. Close the door. Turn. Crossing hands. Sink. Right hand turns. Left hand down. Turn the left foot. Circle and brush knee. Right hand comes across the left arm. Both hands go out to the right side. Pull down. Run a 45. Press. Shift back. Push. Palms down. Turn. Bring the foot in. Both hands push out. Left on the toes. Turn. Left hand leads. Right hand follows. Step behind. Left hand circles up through the waist and out. Right hand holds the fist. Alright. Need to pay attention to this move here. Alright? It's new. We have the set that we've been working on. up to here, turn here, shift, and step through. Turn, step through. As I'm turning, right, I'm going on a 45. This is up to now, up to this point, we have mostly been on a straight line. Everything goes straight line. So we start here, I'm on a straight line this way, then I turn here, I'm a straight line here. I turn back and I'm working different positions, but I'm going, for the most part, with the exception deflect downward, which goes a little bit off to the 45, I'm pretty much working a straight line. Okay? Circles along a straight line, right? With this set, as we start, the form changes from straight. I'm now going to go, instead of straight here, I'm going over here to the 45. The question is not, for me right now, the question is whether or not that's sufficiently visible in the video. If it was in person, it would not be a problem. As I'm looking at it, and as I was getting some feedback yesterday, there are some times and some angles that it's hard to see where the form is supposed to be. It's a video. There's only 2 dimensions. It looks like 3, but there's really only 2. All right, so we have to think about that z-axis. All right, we've got x and y. Okay, we need z. All right, so as we turn here to the 45. Right hand crosses over the left. Both turn. And this is exactly the same as what we have at the very beginning of the form. Grasp the bird's tail. Exactly the same. Ward off, roll back, press, and push. All right? So all of that, same thing. We're just doing it on a 45-degree angle. And then we get something new. All right? Another little something new, right? So this is new. This is not. Brush knee is not. This is new. Turn, this is not new. Palms reach out. So push, keep going, fingertips reach out. Circle almost the same as what we do for single whip. Pull the foot in. And then push out. Bring the left up, because you're going to move it in just a second. Alright, so we're here, circle, push out. I'm watching the video and trying to make sure that because I'm talking about my feet, I want to try and make sure that my feet are in the video here. Alright, so let me come up here. Turn, brush knee, right? Push, palms down, turn, push out. We did what we did before with single whip. Same kind of thing. Up to here. At this point, if I'm going to do single whip, my hands start to separate, and I'm going to change the way that I'm going to set my hip because of what I'm going to do next, right? I'm going to anticipate what I'm going to do next. I'm going to change a little bit inside. If I'm here and I'm going to push out, I'm going to do something just slightly different in the way that I support my weight. Okay? So I'm going to keep my weight centered over my right leg as I push out. This turn set the foot, because you can come all the way around, right? Let me do this. All right, less headroom, more floor room. If I'm going to do footwork, I need floor. There's Kat. She's being good. All right, so here, 45. Turn, shift back, press, push, turn, push out. Circle. Here's that foot. Set it. Open, turn, and set. Turns are harder with video than they are in person. Turns are not easy in person. Sorry. It's just the way it is. All right, so I'm going to face this way. Crossing hands. So if you imagine that you're standing right here beside me facing the same direction. Crossing hands. Turn. Shift. Brush knee. Right hand comes across the left. Turn to the right. Pull down. Press. And push. Fingertips down. Turn. Turn foot. Push out. Left foot turn. Left hand sweeps all the way around. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and out. All right. As we turn, that's what happens with the hands. I'm going to do that this way. Left hand sweeps around. Fingertips up, turn to the palm out. Sweep, up, palm facing you, turn the palm out. Right hand, circle around, across the front, hold a fist, come out straight. With the arm. This is not, this is ward off. It could also be a punch, but we're think about the energy of ward off, that this is solid and has substance to it. All right? that's what the hands are doing, right? The feet open. This has to be, make sure this is really open. So the more that you have your weight settled over your right leg and can turn the left from the hip, the easier it is to open the foot. Make sure the foot is open. As you come around, transfer the weight. This is that weight transfer that I've spoken about, right? We're here. Turn. Bring foot in, out, left foot, turn it. Turn body. And set. If your foot is set in the correct position, it's a very natural thing to turn and come back to that straight line. Here, I set my foot correctly. When I come around, it's very easy to come back to this straight line. So, despite all those turns, I come back to where I was. Alright, I'm going to put the nice music on, and practice again, and we'll include this little bit one time. Feet together. Stand straight. Salute. Relax the breath. Relax the body. Open the mind. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe in all the way to the right. Release the left. Open. Center and arms up. Press down. Shift left, open right. Step through. Turn. Step through. Ward off. Grasp the bird's tail. Pull down. Press. And push. Fingertips flat. Turn. Single whip. Raising hands. Circle. White crane spreads its wings. Brush knee. Step up. Hands strum the lute. Brush knee. Deflect downward. Parry, and punch. Shift back, close the door. Turn. crossing hands. Turn. Diagonal brush knee. Grasp the bird's tail. Press. And push. Reach out, fingertips down, turn. Turn the foot. Bring the hands in. Press out. Turn the left foot. Left hand sweeps around. Right hand comes in. Right hand holds a fist. Left hand pushes out. All the weight on the right. Alright, from here, we have Holy, the Mandarin is missing for me. Push the monkey. Okay. And then we have a couple more new moves, a couple more repetitions. We will work on those. Excuse me. We will work on those tomorrow. Give you a little bit of an idea. We're here. Push the monkey. This repeats 3 times, right? We're going to do 1. Diagonal flying. Step up. Raise your hands. I have talked about this, that this form has quite a lot of repetition for key moves. So as you've learned a few of them, now when we see them again a little bit later in the form, it should be familiar. It should, oh, I know that, right? What I hope happens is exactly that we get to some of these repetitions and it's a it's like meeting an old friend. Okay, so we'll work on this a little bit more tomorrow. I want to include at least 1 push the monkey. Tomorrow we'll work on that, and I hope that this edition, these editions, are welcome additions. I don't want anybody to be discouraged that it's too much. You know, it's recorded, so you always play it back. There's that. I'm repeating everything, so if you missed a little bit of something today, it'll be repeated tomorrow. The same as with all of the others things. Each time I'm going to try and add maybe a little bit of insight, maybe add just a little bit of more understanding to what's going on in the move. There are, as I've said repeatedly, there are multiple layers of things going on. So I hope you'll be here tomorrow. I thank you for being here today, and I'll see you tomorrow.